is up, you guys, and welcome back to the Crimson Lounge Primordials Bounty. Whoo boy. As you can tell, we are missing two people. One of them is off celebrating Mother's Day, and the other one is taking a bit of a break. So it's just going to be the three, four lads, I guess. Three of them which are playing, so... Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourselves once again to the lovely audience? Starting off with Creepah.
No.
All right, moving on down the line.
I'm just kidding.
All right, so we are four Stooges. We're here to goof around for your enjoyment. Don't worry about it.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, Creepah.
Hey everybody, Creepah 108. I'm gonna be I'm Starzin, the Lalafell Artificer, and yeah.
All right, Clyde.
Hello, I am SonicClyde. I am playing your resident monk. Haven't revealed my race yet.
We'll get to that eventually, hopefully soon. And finally, returning from his own break, Sky, go ahead and introduce yourself back into the fold.
Back into the fold. I am Skyer Nova, and I will be playing Gaines, the fighter, today. Unsure if last session we revealed what subclass I was, but...
I think I've said that. I think I've said that you are playing a Cavalier in the first episode.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be the three of those. It's gonna be three of them going on. I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm gonna try and not kill the other two. Depending, hey, it's not my fault if they die. We'll blame the dice.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
As always.
You heard it here. GM's bloodthirsty this game.
I crave for blood. Anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop right back into this. So, last we left our crew, Akane, the Samsari, Wood Elf, Zilyana, the witch human, Starzin, the artificer Lalafell, Sips, the redacted monk, and Gaines, the fighter goblin, made it to Silvervein. Unfortunately for them, they are stuck in Silvervein until they can find the culprit who stole the precious cargo that was on the ship that everybody was on, traveling to Silvervein. They managed to find some clues leading up to that by going into the sewers, talking with the local people, and going to the church and asking questions. Their synopsis have led them to go to Silverleaf, while Group B is going off to Silver Coast, and a small militia is off to Silver Glade. But before the team made it to Silverleaf, they went into a cave from a map that they gathered from an old pirate man by the name of Captain Salty Seabeard, who gambled away this map, telling them that this map will lead them to riches. Which it did, but unfortunately they had to fight through a pack of dog moles and a mud elemental. Which they did succeed. Unfortunately, Gaines has a couple of broken ribs that won't be cured so easily. But hey, at least they got the money and the reward from that chest. And now we start off with them entering the town of Silverleaf. And let me go ahead and get the music up. I'm pretty sure that it is still raining. Based off of my note. Yes, it is a heavy downpour as you guys walk through the canopy of trees, trying to try to keep yourself as dry as possible, but due to the heavy rain seeping through the leaves and stuff like that, it is hard to keep yourselves dry.
Just accept the rain.
Accept it. Let's see. There's the day. This is it, right? Yeah. Okay. So yes, welcome to the town of Silverleaf. It's a an adequate sized town, plenty of buildings to made out of wood and stone. Let me know if the music is a bit too loud.
It's good.
Perfect.
Sounds fine to me.
It's absolutely perfect.
All right. So, yes, well, in the town of Silverleaf, you see a lot of houses that are constructed out of wood and stone. Of course, there are smaller buildings. There are smaller buildings here as well, consisting of a general store, a blacksmithery, and a hunting lodge. So far, the population of this town is consisting most of humans, air genasi, and can't really think of the other races at the moment, but it's a small community. So, you're here in Silverleaf. What do you guys do?
I guess the first thing I'll be doing is I'll be looking for a place to get gains patched up.
Okay. As you're walking through the city streets, you do know that there is a hospital at the very far end of the town. So, I take it that you want to go there, then?
Yep.
Alright. As you make your way through the rain and into the hospital, it's not quite a large hospital. It's one floor, multiple rooms that facilitate it. Not as busy as one would think a hospital would be. There is a man at the front desk who is organizing some files. As he notices you walk in, is like, welcome to the Silverleaf Hospital. How may I help you?
Gaines, did you also come with me?
Yeah.
I would imagine that you guys would have went in as a group. Unless Clyde, or Sips, would you join
I'm there too.
Yep.
Alright. I'm just gonna approach him and say, yes, my friend here got banged up pretty badly while we were on the road. I think he's got a couple of broken ribs. Anything you guys can do for that?
Yeah, let me go ahead and page the doctor real fast to see if he can check out your friend over here. As he gets up from his desk, heads over into a room, which you would assume to be the doctor's office. As he walks in a couple minutes later, a fine gentleman in a white coat, have the what are those things called that listen to heartbeats?
Stethoscopes.
Stethoscopes. Yeah, has a stethoscope around his neck as he walks out. It's like, I see that. I heard that somebody has been banged up on the road. Let's have a look at you. As he walks over. Gaines, do you allow him to inspect you?
Yeah, I would take off the chain shirt.
Alright.
Set
Go
to
ahead.
the side.
Well, first of all, he directs you into a little corner where there are curtains raised up for privacy, as he tells you to get, as he asks you to get on the cot and remove. Yep. He asked you to take off your chain shirt, raise up your shirt so he can get a better look at your chest. And he does the typical medical procedure to see how broken your ribs are, per se. Can you roll me a Constitution check, or a save? Sorry, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Too public for it. 9. No, I cannot. 9.
He goes ahead and applies pressure to your ribs, and you scream. Actually, what do you think a 9 gives you in this scenario? As he pushes down on your ribs to check to see how bad off you are.
Gaines would almost instinctively grab the doctor's hand, like to pull away. Just like, ah! No, that's a little too difficult, a little too hard there.
That was just a light. I didn't even apply that much pressure. Dear Lord, yep, you definitely have broken ribs. Let's see here. Let's see. The most I can provide you are some of these painkillers to ease the pain of it a little bit. Unfortunately, there's no easy quick fix unless you head over to the church that is in Silvervein. Other than that, there's really no easy quick fix for this. So this will take about a good week or so for it to all... Well, yeah, a good week or so to get it all healed up.
So Gaines will kind of ponder this for a sec, and then he'll respond.
No, it's not a limb or something, so you can't splint it. Do you have any means to wrap it so it won't get injured as easily again?
So this is DM me. I have no idea what the procedures are for a broken limb. So I guess wrapping it up is a good thing.
You generally want to wrap it and then let the rib heal.
Basically.
Okay. Well, in that case, then he would have definitely... This character, medical professional. Me, not so much. So...
All good.
Yeah, he's...
NPC, medical professional. DM, medical idiot.
Then
So this thermometer
getting-
goes up your rectum, apparently? So... Yes, I do apologize, but he does, he does get the proper bandages and starts wrapping up your chest and abdomen and stuff like that. It hurts, but it's going to sting for a bit. He does hand you a bottle. He does hand you a small container of painkillers. And basically, what this will do, mechanically wise, is you could take a painkiller once a day to basically ignore the. So for well, you'll be able to ignore the con saves for at least a couple of hours. But if you take more than one of these painkillers a day, side effects will ensue.
Okay.
So yeah, for an hour, when you take a painkiller, you don't have to roll Constitution saving throws to see if you lose your action or not. There are a total of 10 painkillers. So, oh yeah, that actually brings up something else that I probably should have mentioned. So, a week isn't 7 days in this world. A week is 10 days.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it the Faerunian calendar then?
This is just me saying, nope, there's 40 days in a month. Fuck it.
Checks out.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
What's the name of your weekdays?
Moving on. I haven't really thought that much ahead of that, honestly.
Okay, Faerunian calendar literally just says, like, what? First day, second day, third day?
Yeah, something like that. Honestly, I was just asking just to see if you actually named them. I wasn't going to remember them at all.
That's probably the reason why I didn't do it, is because I'm pretty sure none of you fucks are going to be like, yes, we're going to be there on...
Yeah.
Which is 5 days.
Man, I kept trying to name my days in my game, and then nobody ever asks about them, and I'm like, huh.
You know what? I have a name for the days. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up to from
10.
1 to 40. There you go.
Oh no.
I'm kidding on that, but yes, he goes ahead and hands you some painkillers. He does inform you. So the billing is 10 gold pieces.
10 gold?
Yes, 10 gold.
Alright. I'll fork it over. And I will bank him. And say this will hopefully get me through.
Wait, do you have health insurance?
Oh, Jesus.
Looks like we're gonna have to add another 30 gold onto that, and probably another 40, to be honest, if we're gonna be taking into account of certain things. Is your legs okay? Because we're gonna have to check that. Add another 50 gold.
Shut the fuck up.
The legs are fine. And I walk off very quickly on my very fine legs.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Health insurance
don't. Eyebrow raise. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Health insurance don't exist in this world, so you're fine.
Universal health care.
So yeah, just 10 gold pieces. He hands you the painkillers, and you're pretty much good to go.
Oh, fuck.
So with that being said, what do you guys do now?
Probably look for our culprit.
Well, there is an inn in this town, or a tavern.
I was actually gonna say I'll go looking for lodging just to give us a start of where to look.
You head over to the Sweet Hollow Tavern. It's your standard affair tavern. Basically, there's tables spread out. There's a few tables spread out everywhere. People are sitting down, enjoying a good meal, having some drink. Others are standing next to the fire, trying to dry off their clothes and stuff like that from the rain and try to stay warm. Kalis is gonna go ahead and go up to the bartender and strike a conversation with them. So yeah, you're in the Sweet Hollow Tavern. What do you guys like to do?
We'll head up to the bar with Kalis to see what information can be gathered up on the bar.
Okay. Sips. Clyde.
Man, I got back from getting myself some coffee.
That'll help.
All right, so you guys are currently in a tavern called the Sweet Hollow Tavern, and
Name.
Yeah. Starzin went to go up to the bartender with Kalis. So what are you doing?
Bartender with Kalis. You know what? Might there be are there other people within? Wait, this is a tavern, right? Yes, it is a tavern.
Yes, it is.
Is there any other people in the tavern?
There are plenty of people. Some are taking part in food and drink. Others are standing next to the fire, drying off their clothes and trying to keep warm. So, yeah.
Do any of them look like travelers of sorts?
Roll me a perception check.
Cool. Let me just pull up my sheet. Perception roll 21.
Not so much adventurers, but you do see that this is a hunting village. As you see people basically stringing up their bowstrings, making sure everything's nice. Others are talking about the latest kills that they've got. So it's not so much adventurers, just hunters talking with each other.
Hunters talking with each other, gossiping. Gotcha. I'm gonna wander over there, and I am ready with some gold pieces. I have 3 in my hand right now. As I'm going to actually lay some on the table and ask, may I ask you for some information?
Okay.
I'm literally laying 3 gold pieces on the table in front of these hunters and being like, are you willing to give me information?
They kind of eye you. They kind of eye you weirdly, like, sure. What kind of information are you looking for? None of them are taking the gold.
We're looking for someone. Me and a couple of people. We're looking for, and I'm gonna give description of the Black Phantom Thief, whatever the fuck he is. That's all I remember, honestly, is he's the Black Phantom Thief. Don't quote me.
Can you roll me a persuasion check? Yes, Creepah.
Yo, 6. All right, let's go.
Oh, I didn't have anything to say. I just needed to clear my throat.
I see. They just...
Okay, well,
Okay, so imagine, if you will, imagine their shoes as they see this cloaked individual walk up with 3 gold pieces, like, hey, I want you to tell me about this man who's wearing all black and looks shady as fuck in a
You're
small
right.
hunting
This
village.
looks bad. This looks really bad. You're right.
It doesn't look bad, it's just so much like, listen.
Suspicious of all hell.
Yeah, it's suspicious, and they're like, listen, we... you're better off asking other people. You're better off asking other people. We want nothing to do with whatever you're doing.
I will bow, pick up my gold, and say, I respect you. I respect your desire to want to be involved. Please have a wonderful day.
As you turn your back to walk away, there's the 2 of them are just like, who the fuck was that? I don't know.
Your mom. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, everyone.
Yeah. Anyways, Gaines, what about you? What are you doing in the meantime?
you know what sounds like a real good fix to broken ribs? Some mead. I'm going up to the bar.
Some meat.
Oh, perfect. So yes,
Nature's painkiller.
So Zilyana and Akane are just gonna go ahead and sit down at a table, while Kalis, Starzin, and Gaines go up to the bar table, which is run by a female half-elf, blonde hair, wearing the bartender's, basically a medieval bartender's garb, as she's just wiping down the table as she notices you lot walk up, and it's like, oh yes, welcome to the Sweet Hollow Tavern. How may I help you?
Gaines, you want to go first since you're just getting mead?
Yeah. I'll take a flagon of mead.
A flagon of mead, okay.
The simplest request. These 2, however, they might have some questions after.
It's a modest tavern. Yes, okay. We can give you some mead. That'll be 1 silver piece.
Andrew.
You go ahead. She goes ahead and goes over to a barrel with a spout, pours in the mead into your flagon, and hands it over to you.
Start sipping while I look over at Starzin. Thank you.
Well, as for us, we're looking to get some to see if I'm sorry. We're looking to see if any rumors have come around.
Rumors, you say? Well, I mean, there is the... Well, it's not so much of a rumor, more so... we've kind of been getting hit by I don't know, a pack of wolves along with, I guess, an angry druid or something like that?
Angry druid, huh?
Yeah. Strangest thing, just a week ago, when just out of the blue, some of our hunters came running back out of the woods, saying that the forest guardian is angry and stuff like that, and they were telling us how an individual was basically guiding a pack of wolves, and basically attacked our hunters.
Definitely sounds sounds like someone who would have powers of nature, druidic or otherwise.
They didn't mention if they did anything to cause the incident, or did they just stumble into the woods and this druid was already angry?
Now that you mention it, old Haggard did say that he heard that this individual, this druid, was yelling, "Leave this place at once, or suffer nature's wrath."
Definitely concerning.
Yeah, we've been having a bit of a problem. We've tried contacting Silvervein for some guards, but apparently that some stuff are happening in the city that no guards have come by to help in this scenario. So far, we've just been hunting up north and avoiding the southeast, where we usually hunt for game.
Okay, so, and I'm assuming the southeast is where a lot of these encounters with this so-called forest guardian are.
Pretty much, yes.
That'll be something to investigate. Might be something worthwhile out of it. In other regards, we've actually come from Silvervein.
Oh, are you here to take care of the problem, then?
No, we've actually come for a completely different problem.
Oh?
One that they have deemed higher priority.
Even more higher priority than us trying to do our jobs and hunt?
It would seem so. I don't claim to understand politics and bureaucracy. Truth be told, I never will. Want no part of it. But we're just doing what we're told. So I do have one question.
All right.
Have you seen anybody suspicious come around these parts? Any rumors of people that don't fit?
She just looks up, points over at Sips, who's now backing away from the table from the hunters with the money.
I was on my way over to them, but yeah.
No, this is
Okay.
happening simultaneously.
Okay,
God damn it. You're right. Yeah, so I'm like bowed. I'm like bowed at the hunters. I
Yeah.
pick up my money and I kind of like back away, still bowing.
Oh no.
You see Starzin just use his mechanical hand to like pinch the bridge of his nose. Just say, okay, besides my colleague.
Honestly, no. We haven't really had the chance to really explore outside of the village except for up north. And even then, the hunters haven't seen anything else suspicious.
No one else fitting a... Yeah. Lord. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to process.
Is there anyone else other than the hunters that would go out of your village? Maybe they could have seen something.
Honestly, I wouldn't know. You can try asking around you can try asking the villagers and the townspeople to see if they've seen anything. Other than that, I really have no other information for you.
Any other general areas we could try to pick up some rumors?
Well, I mean, there is the hunting lodge. That's where most of the hunters hang out, instead of here in this tavern.
So the hunters would probably know if anybody has come through here that definitely looks suspicious or sticks out like a sore thumb.
Pretty much. Not only are they hunters, they're basically the town guards as well. If they know anything, they probably know something, if anything.
I think we'll have to talk to the guards to get a start on. I think we'll have to talk to the hunters to get a start on what we're gonna do.
Well, sorry if I can be as much help as you would hope for.
Oh no, thank you. I get the. Oh no. Thank you for offering what you could. At this point, any little bit helps. And despite the fact we weren't sent here to deal with your little druid problem, I feel like we may be able to help each other out.
Any little bit of help counts in this small town of Silverleaf. So far, we're having plenty of trouble here.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you. And this is where Kalis comes in and says, well, while we're here, I do want to ask, how much is a room exactly? Oh, a room? Let's see here. Roughly around... I don't have the notes for this, do I? God damn it. Hang on. Give me a sec.
And once again,
I know what
the
else
DM's
you don't
hubris
have
is
notes
downfall.
for. What's their name?
Whose name?
The elf.
Oh, her name's Lydia.
Oh. Let's go.
Let's see here. Nope, that's ale, that's services. Here it is. It'll be 5 silver pieces a room. And that's when Kalis is like, you know, I am a bit of an entertainer. Would it be alright if I perform and draw in more customers for at least for at least a couple of rooms? With a 19 in persuasion from Kalis. I think we can.
Doesn't need us after all.
I think we can accommodate. I think we can accommodate that. As long if you can perform in this tavern, I can supply you with at least a room for free. Other than that, you'll have to pay for more rooms.
I will put down 5 silver pieces.
So I take it that the girls get one room, the boys get the other?
Well, if someone wants to stay in my room, that's fine, but I will pay 5 silver pieces.
She's getting her own separate room. Sips wants a room to themselves.
I see. All
Right?
right then.
Am I reading that right?
There are 5 people in this party. Bard Dude's one other person. 2 people know who I am.
Were we really planning on staying the night here?
We might have to.
I'm getting my own room.
All right, we do have 4 rooms available as of right now. So, I guess. So, how would you like this to? A room can accommodate up to 3 people or so.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so if there's 6 of us currently, let's see. 1 for Sips, me, Gaines, and Kalis could stay in one, and then Zilyana and Akane can stay in the other. So that actually works out.
All right, that'll be okay. In that case, then that'll be 1 gold piece. Or I guess
You know what?
another 5 silver.
You know what? I'll cough up the gold piece. You can keep the 5 silver, Sonic.
Understood.
As I just do like the thumb flip toss with my mechanical hand.
You go ahead and you do that. She catches the gold. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a pleasant sleep, alright?
We will. I'm gonna walk up to the table where Akane and Zilyana are and explain the situation to them, and kind of tell them what we arranged room-wise.
They
Would definitely,
yeah,
good,
they
would
both
definitely be a good roleplay moment if they were here.
they approve of this, and they tell. And do you also tell them about the hunting lodge?
Yeah, I'm also I'm explaining the lodging, and I'm also explaining what we've currently got.
All right. Zilyana and Akane are gonna go ahead and stay here in the tavern and talk to the locals, while you, Sips and Gaines go over to the hunting lodge and talk to the guards there about the person that we're looking for.
Yep, sounds like a plan. But I'll also mention to them just to keep their ears open, just in case they hear anything while they're in the tavern.
That's the plan.
I will chug the rest of my mead before we leave to the hunting lodge.
All right. Well, in that case, then, let's go ahead and fast cut to you guys heading over to the hunting lodge. It is a tall, well-kept building, with little trophies hanging on the very top of the wall of a giant bear head that is basically getting soaked from the rain, but still is hanging on from above the front door of the hunting lodge. As you walk in, it is a hunter's paradise, as you see walls upon walls upon walls of trophies of animals that have been slain from the people that run this place. You also see a small kitchen area where people are popping open a barrel and taking a swig of alcohol from it. You see other people in the corner playing cards with each other near the fireplace. Others are down. You hear the sound of arrows being fired from their bows and hitting basically the sound of hay bales in the distance. And as you walk in further, a tall orc man with a mustache beard combination walks up to you a lot. It's like, welcome. I see that you are all new here.
Yes, we just came into town today.
Marvelous. Please do come in, sit down near the fire. Let's see if we can get you some good food and some drink as well.
Yes, please.
As he walks over by the fire, he asks the bartender who is running it to hand him a couple glasses, a couple of mugs, and he walks over and hands you lot a mug of ale.
I will graciously accept.
So, what brings you to Silverleaf?
We've come to Silverleaf from Silvervein on a job.
A job, you say? Well, what kind of job are you doing? Hopefully it's to get rid of that pesky forest guardian that's causing us to not hunt in the southeastern area. Because boy,
yes.
we're having trouble with that, as is.
Yes, the forest guardian to the southeast. What was the bartender's name at the
Lydia.
tavern? Lydia. Thank you. We heard about it. We heard about your little predicament from Lydia over at the Sweet Hollow Inn.
Lydia, such a sweet girl.
I regret to inform you, we are not here for that kind of job, as the higher-ups in Silvervein sent us have us doing something that is a bit more higher priority.
It's like, you look at this orc man, so far he's been smiling, he's been jovial and stuff like that. The moment you say that the higher-ups are like, no, we're here doing something a little bit more, he went from a smile to a stern look.
I'm going to whisper to Starzin, and I'm going to say, maybe we should take care of the forest guardian. Might make them a little bit happier.
Don't worry, I already got a plan on this one. Does the large orc man respond?
Yeah, sorry, I was taking a bite of my sandwich.
Oh,
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
He does respond as like, of course, Governor Kane. Wouldn't bother bringing in troops to help solve this situation? What can possibly be more dire than dealing with our hunting? We provide food for plenty of the other towns. We provide furs and other things for trade and crafting. I feel like this is more important.
I would agree with you in this circumstance, since logically and logistically, your town, while small, is very important to this island and to all of the settlements in the area. But I don't claim to understand what goes through the governor's head, nor the other bureaucrats and politicians that run Silvervein. Because, truth be told, it's a lot more trouble than it's worth. Would not recommend it to anybody. But I do understand that you are in a bit of a predicament. So I want to present an offer.
An offer, you say? What kind of offer do you have in mind?
We are looking for information. If you can give us this information, we'll help you with your forest guardian problem.
I think we can accommodate for that. What kind of information are you seeking?
We're looking to see if someone suspicious has come through Silverleaf. Particularly someone who was robed, wearing a mask, and probably carrying an ornate box of some kind.
It's like the moment you say robe, his finger begins to raise up to point to Sips, and then you said a mask, and then he lowers it back down.
I would have said, like, as he was just pointing towards Sips, I was like, not my colleague.
Let's see here.
Yeah, her cloak is red, not black.
Now that you've mentioned it, I do recall something along those lines just a couple of days ago. Basically, when we were out trying to find another hunting route, or at least try to take care of the Forest Guardian as well, we did happen to stumble upon a small cabin in the woods, where we saw someone go in. Normally, that lodge is... well, the previous owners of that lodge died a few years back. And so far we haven't had the chance to sell it, but apparently someone took up residence. Well, at least for a temporary bit. I did stick around to see if anything has come up of it, and so far, nothing. Well, until the Forest Guardian came out and had us and drove us back into the town.
So you don't know why this Forest Guardian is enraged?
No, not really. Well, some of us believe that we have a curse on our hands due to the unnecessary hunting that we've been doing, but we've made a system to where how much we can hunt during a season. And so far, everybody has made sure to meet that quota and not to go over that said quota.
You don't think someone would be lying about how much they're pulling?
I mean, it's possible, but we've done an investigation on it. So far, we've gotten nothing that would indicate that such foul play has been enacted.
Seems like, I guess this Forest Guardian problem may be less simple and more complicated than I originally anticipated.
Indeed. I will say, the lodge that was there is actually conveniently in the southeastern area, along with where the Forest Guardian is.
You don't say.
Yes.
Well, this could potentially allow us to kill two birds with one stone.
Indeed. I will tell you, if you were to take care of this problem, you'll have the gratitude of all of Silverleaf to thank, and you will be handsomely rewarded for the efforts of taking care of this problem.
We'll do what we can, which hopefully we'll be able to resolve this, although I get the feeling that we may need to do more we may need to do just as much here as we will out there.
Hang on. What's that smell? Do you have meat on you?
Oh, yes, we had a scuffle. We had a scuffle on our way to Silverleaf, and long story short, I managed to carve up some useful material from what attacked us.
Oh, what was it that attacked you? As he basically leans in and basically enthralled in hearing this story.
I just kind of start doing like weird gestures and just start explaining that these were like dog bowls.
I'm gonna roll something for this orc man. Oh, you're talking about the dog moles. Ah, feisty little creatures. Nearly tore the leg off of my cousin once.
Only
Yeah,
once.
we had a run-in with them when we were trying to seek shelter in a cave.
Ah, yes. Well, that's typically where they normally reside. Normally, they would be down deeper in the underground. But I guess it's not uncommon for them to hang out in a cave. I'll tell you what, though, if you are willing to sell any of the things that you've hunted, we're willing to trade gold for furs, meat, and other stuff that you carve off of creatures.
I like the sound of that. Could be beneficial to both of us.
Indeed. Would you like to make a trade now or later on?
Let's see. Yes, I'll trade about. I'll at least trade half of the meat I got.
All right.
So I've got 16 pounds of it. That'll pull me down to 8 pounds.
Let me see real fast. Alright, I think I know how to solve this. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Trade goods. For 1 pound of this meat, that'll be 1 silver piece.
So I'm gonna trade 8, so that'll be 8 silver.
Yep.
Pleasure doing business with you. Have a nice day.
Hey, Gerald! Get the grill ready. We're gonna have dog bowl meat tonight. You hear some of the people at the tables give a hearty "yeah." Is there any other business that I can do for you?
I think that's all we really need at the moment.
Jolly good. All right then. And I will say this once again. Welcome to Silverleaf. I hope your stay here is as pleasant.
I hope so too, and we will do what we can to solve the issue for you and your town.
We would greatly be appreciative of that.
All right, come on, everyone.
So
start heading back to the tavern.
Gather up the peeps.
Gather up the peeps.
all right. You start heading back to the tavern. When you walk in, you see Kalis playing on the guitar, getting people to basically dance and dance and clap their hands to the beat of the music. Uh, so far he has he has a very quaint musical talent when it comes to playing on the guitar. It sounds amazing. I should know. I rolled a 23 on the die.
Damn.
So yes, he's basically sitting down on a stool playing his guitar as as some of the people are dancing to the music, while others are clapping along to the beat. Zilyana and Akane are basically enjoying some food while Zilyana is talking to some of the other customers in a more seductive way, mostly to the men.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you lot walk in, she turns around, gives a flirtatious wave goodbye to the gentleman that she was talking to, and starts making her way over to you lot. So, any news?
Well, the good news is we did get some. We finally got a lead.
Oh, so what's the plan then?
What I'm thinking we do is we'll head to the southeast where the town's issue is, because fortunately for us, it seems that there's an abandoned lodge with an individual matching the description who seems to have taken up residence there.
Alright then. So, should we head out now, wait a minute, or what? Honestly, I feel like we should take care of this problem now and get it out of the way, so we can lift up this, as she leans down to you, this lockdown.
I'm sorry, what?
She basically is asking, she's basically saying we should probably take care of this now so we can take care of this lockdown.
Oh, lockdown. And, okay, I kind of lost it because of the leading down at me parts.
Ah.
Okay, sorry, gotta regain my composure.
All right.
I think that's a good idea. If we're all ready, we can head out now and try to get this done.
All right then. I'll go ahead and grab Akane and Kalis, and let's go ahead and make our way there.
Gaines, Sips, you guys ready?
Wait.
Yes.
I is there any like water around? Is there any
Yeah, there's
source?
plenty outside.
Oh. I need like a glass.
Yes,
or
there is
water.
a barrel of water with a ladle. Basically, the water is free.
Okay. I go over, take out the little painkillers. I'm gonna take one. I'll be like, alright, that'll kick in by the time we get to ass kicking.
All right.
That'll kick in by the time we get to ass kicking.
Okay. So, all right. You guys all head out?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head out into the pouring downfall of rain, and you make your way southeast through the forest. Like, surprisingly enough, though, as you're walking through the forest, it is, despite the heavy downfall of rain, it is quite peaceful.
Hmm.
So along the travels, what do you guys do?
HEM.
What?
Herbs.
You want to look for
Herbs.
herbs. All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
That's an 11, sir.
I don't know if that cuts it.
I find grass.
I mean, you get to touch grass at least.
Hey, we can finally say I touch grass.
Actually, you know what? That actually works. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Hmm.
Well, just a straight D6.
Yep.
2.
2, okay. Let's see here. You find a plant with a long stem, topped with a loose heads of blue four-petal flowers, flower petals. You know this to be a thing called the blue cress. If used correctly in a way of making a potion, you can increase a person's movement speed. If you wanted to make a poison out of it, you can intensify the you can make the poison a bit more potent.
All right, and I find 2 of them, I guess, or just I find 1.
You find a bundle of 1. So, 1 unit of this.
Gotcha. Blue cress. I have blue cress. I have empty potion bottles. Silver vein tree. Ah, shit. That's what I forgot to do. Okay.
All right. Starzin, what do you do?
I'm just gonna kind of be keeping a lookout, kind of trying to see if I can spot the lodge or spot anything suspicious while we're out here.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a go ahead and roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Because of the rain.
Yeah. Normally it would be too heavily obscure for you to see, but the trees are making it to where you can barely see. Lightly obscure.
Yeah, that's a 7, my friend. I'm not seeing anything regardless.
Yeah, you're not finding anything.
Just trying to keep an eye out, but failing miserably. Understandable. Have a nice day.
I mean, you see a pack of you find a pack of deer just roaming through the forest.
I guess I'll just watch them for the moment.
You watch as they just scamper away.
So peaceful.
Indeed.
Anyway, moving on.
So, Gaines, what do you do? Gaines?
Ganes.
For me to just follow.
Well, I mean, you could do many things. You could look around, try to find something of interest, or, you know.
While we're going through. I'd like to I'd like to check if there's any like tracks of any kind around. Be it animal or human tracks, since we knew that the hunters haven't been able to be in this part of the woods, but our hooded figure might have been, so I can probably pick up a trail.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. A natural 20, so 24.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes.
So jelly.
All right. You do find a set of tracks. You find a couple of wolf tracks, to be more precise. Um, it's the standard wolf tracks affair, just a pack of possibly 5. But what you find interesting is the head of the pack is, well, next to the head of the pack of the wolves, you do see wolf prints, but you also see rabbit footprints. And not just any small, like, these are pretty big rabbit footprints.
Hey, Starzin, the
Hmm?
hunters mentioned that our druid fellow had a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
You might want to see these.
I'm gonna go and investigate the tracks.
And I point them out to Starzin. I'm like, and what's really peculiar is this, and I point out the large rabbit foot like tracks.
Can I roll something to get to like guess a theory as to what this could be?
No.
No.
Well,
Out of character. We know.
I mean, you could. Go ahead and roll me a Arcana.
Okay, I can work with this. That's a 10. I lied. I cannot work with this.
I mean, your knowledge of druids is that some of them can shapeshift into animals. Maybe this one took the form of a dire rabbit? Question mark?
You know what? You know what? I take that back. I can work with this. Well, if this is a druid, I guess they prefer something along the lines of dire rabbits or big rabbits as a form. Why you would choose something like that with wolves, though, is beyond me.
Hmm.
In any case, that's well. At least we know what to look for. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open for wolves and for buddies.
Large rabbits.
For large rabbits.
Shh. Be very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits.
A were rabbit.
We're hunting
very-
were rabbits.
Be very.
We're hunting were-wabbits.
Just call me Elmer Fudd.
Humor food. All right. As you guys are getting being on high alert now, as you walk further down into the woods, what is everybody's passive perception?
14.
I think
13.
only Akane has a 16.
I think
14.
Okay.
I've definitely got one of the lower ones.
All right, and it's even lowered because passive when you're in lightly obscure, it is -5 to passive perception.
Oh yeah, so I'm blind as all fuck right now.
In that case, then I think this requires you to make. Hang on a sec. Let me look up something. Uh. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I have to look up something important here.
Okay. It was me, dear. It was me all along.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll something.
Uh-oh.
And this is where we die.
Okay. So, Zilyana, steps, as she, puts her foot on the ground, you see as an invisible rope yanks her up off the ground. She is now hanging upside down in midair.
I guess traps exist, or is this living rope?
As you ask that question, from forward, you face a cliffside, and above that cliffside, you see 5 wolves, 4 of which are regular gray-furred wolves, but the one that's in front of the pack has white fur. As they come down from the cliff, you see a purple-robed figure standing on a rock. Leave this place at once! You're disrupting the nature here!
Are you the supposed forest guardian?
I am, and who are you?
We are but travelers seeking travelers coming to I'm sorry. We are but travelers just lost from the road.
And you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, actually.
Actually, it's not too far-fetched.
With the reasons going on in the forest, I suspect otherwise. You're with those bandits.
Bandits?
What bandits?
Don't lie to me.
Okay, this time I'm actually legitimately being honest. We don't know any bandits in this area.
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage.
You know what? Fair enough. Persuasion. Wow, I have not been rolling really high this day.
That's a wonderful roll. Very nice. Very nice.
I've not gotten higher than a 10 all day.
It's a 6.
Well, if you're not gonna leave by words, I'll make you leave by force. As she taps her staff on the ground 3 times, and the wolves begin to snarl and get ready to attack. This is where I'm gonna have you guys roll me initiative as I move you guys to the battle map.
Oh boy.
Look, chill. Do any of us look even like normal humans at all? Come on.
Wow, you racist to bandits now? Who says that they have to be humans, huh?
Do we look like bandits to you? Look at us. Look at this ragtag.
Do we look like bandits? As she looks directly at you in the red robes.
Yeah, do bandits dress up in like bright red clothing? No.
Do
Bandits
bandits?
don't want to be seen. They're not flashy.
Oh, hey, you
You're
rolled good on
poor.
your initiative at least.
You just got there's just
Just had
a
a 21 on my
there's,
initiative roll.
there's just a bandit. There's a bandit magazine where it says, "Ah, yes, bright red is the new fashion for this month."
Bandit magazine. Red is in.
Red is the new black.
Yeah, red
Red
is
is
the new brown. You tired of your old brown hide armor? Well, now get the brand new red armor.
Now, to also be fair, you have a goblin in your midst as well.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, is that racial profiling?
Well, considering the fact that one of your kind is a warlord, yeah, they be racism in this world.
So, do any of us look like bandits? Looks at gangs? Fuck.
I can't. God damn it.
What? I thought the spikes on the shoulder pads would be disarming.
Do we look like bandits too? Looks over at Zilyana.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Look, if we were bandits, Starzin would be our mascot.
Oh god, we're killing him.
Lalafell.
Yeah, the Lalafell would be our mascot. Actually, more accurately, would be the pet, but we don't judge here.
Hey, yo.
Oh, wait, you're right. Sweets would be the pet. You're right.
Stop it, he's already dead.
Exactly.
Oh, my belly.
I think Akane has higher dex than the Spirit Guardian.
Oh, Lord.
So I'm just gonna add a 0.1.
Oh.
Christ.
Hope
Descend.
that gets us a lot of views.
See, it's unfortunate. There's only 3 people in the chat right now, and I'm betting you it's me, Creepah, and Joe.
Well, it'll also go on YouTube, so.
Ah, true. We are on YouTube. You're right.
Oh, we're on YouTube.
We're on the YouTubes.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get this combat music rolling.
It's okay. We're either going to get a lot of views or we're going to get demonetized.
Do you
There's no
think I'm
between.
monetizing any of this shit? Nah, fam. This is free.
You know, you can like get money off of the ads from people viewing your video, right?
Yeah, but I have to have a certain number of subscribers for that. And watch
Oh,
time.
damn, that sucks.
Like, there are
Yeah,
requirements for it.
Yeah, there are very specific restrictions for it.
And then I have to get into the fact that I have to divide the money against with you four.
Nah, well, would you?
I mean, I would.
He would as from
Yo.
a moral standpoint.
On a moral standpoint, absolutely.
Okay, well. Anyways,
I
yes.
donate my share back into the channel.
All right, Starzin, you are up first.
that's always a really funny thing. It's like, despite the fact I usually roll shit sometimes, like, initiative is usually where it comes out. Okay, is Zilyana still in the trap?
Yes, she
Okay, where is the trap? Where can I, like, get her down?
Well, you're actually familiar with this trap, considering it's one of your spells.
Which one is it?
Snare.
Oh.
Oh, so
Snare. Ah, here
I think she's only in it for a turn then.
we go. Duration, 8 hours, as you cast a spell, you blah blah blah. 5-foot radius. This trap is nearly invisible. The creature must succeed a dex saving throw, leaving it hanging upside down 3 feet above the ground. The creature is restrained there until the spell ends. A restrained creature can make a dex save at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. Alternatively, the creature or someone else who can reach it can use an action to make an Arcana check against your spell save DC. On a success, the restrained effect ends.
Well, there you go.
So I will use my action to try to get Zilyana out of the trap.
Gotcha.
So, Arcana check. Here we go. And that's a 12. That is not going to be close.
Yeah. Nope, that doesn't work. So you're trying to go ahead and try to bring her down, but this snare has gotten her pretty good.
Okay, with my free action, I'll say to everybody, harm, do not kill.
Okay.
Let's see, with my bonus action, I don't believe I can do
To make it more accurate, Zilyana, when she got captured, said "wee woo."
Wee woo?
Wee woo.
Okay, I don't think there's much else I can do with my bonus action, so, I'm just gonna call my turn there.
All right. Oh, before I forget, in that pink square, position yourself within the pink square. Probably should have said that.
So, in Zilyana Square?
No, this pink square indicates where you would have been before combat would have initiated.
I don't see the pink square.
I see it.
Okay, thank God.
Maybe refresh. I don't know.
Probably.
Do I need to reload?
And can you see this line I'm making right now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Position yourself within this square, or including on the line of this square.
Oh, is that just for everybody?
Yes, that is for everybody.
Okay.
This would have happened before initiative started.
What was the square?
Where'd Zilyana get rooted? Because she's stationary no matter what, right? So
Oh
is
yeah,
it just right-
she's just stuck right there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be in front of her.
So what's the square?
You can move any before combat initiated. You can position yourself anywhere within the square.
Ah, okay, I'm fine where I am.
All right. Definitely be right here. Probably be back one right here.
I'll move here then.
All right.
Just remember, harm, do not kill.
Okay. All right. In that case, then moving on to the next person. Zilyana. She's gonna go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. Try to get out. I know it's GM lair, but that's 2 natural ones.
Damn.
Yeah, she's just trying to wiggle out of it, but so far she's having no luck whatsoever. She is stuck. But that is the end of her turn. Akane will go ahead. I just need to look at what her wood armor does. As an action, you can draw, look from the print, easy, yada. As an action, you can assemble whatever. Yes, so she's going to go ahead and take the wood from the trees that are around her and make it into wood armor for her, so her AC goes up. And she's just gonna go ahead and position herself right here and take a defensive stance. It's now it's the Forest Guardian's turn. As they, sorry. Well, no, when you heard her voice, it was a female voice.
It was more feminine.
It was more feminine.
Femme fatale.
She goes ahead and casts, I think this is the right spell. Yes, it is. She's gonna go ahead and cast Frostbite. She's going to cast Frostbite at Akane. Since she is the one who advanced, which Akane needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And she succeeds with a natural 20.
Damn.
I keep on forgetting that I did some play testing with your guys' characters, and I need to take them off of GM Lair. So
That'd be a good idea.
So as she fires this frostbite directly over at Akane, she quickly water bends it away from her. And as that happens, the wolves begin to advance. As this wolf is going to go ahead and try to take a bite out of Akane. As it leaps up, it bites down hard onto the arms of Akane, basically drawing so much blood from her arm as she takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Cool.
And now she needs to make a strength saving throw. Luckily for her, she's gonna go ahead and stand her ground so she's not knocked prone to the forest floor. Wolf number 2's turn, as they're gonna go ahead and make their way over to Sips and try to take a bite out of you. With a 22 to hit, this wolf goes ahead and bites you for 8 points of piercing damage. I'm gonna need you to make me a strength saving throw.
What if I absolutely flunked my saving throw?
But you did.
But you
Oh
did.
wait, but I did 18.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yes, it tries to knock you down to the ground, but you stand strong.
How much damage was that below?
8 points of piercing. Gains, it is your turn. You took your medicine, so that means for 1 hour you are not going to be affected by your broken ribs condition.
Let's go.
Which I will say, you have 30 minutes remaining on those pills.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's not a good time to summon the bead when I have broken ribs. I'm gonna move 10 feet up. Here. I'm gonna attack this wolf. I'm gonna use, could I use, like, the butt end of my spear for bludgeoning damage? Basically, I'm trying to attack non-lethal on this, wolf.
Sure thing, but before you do that, okay, so, triggers, okay. I'm gonna need you to make me a strength, not strength, dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 13.
I don't think that succeeds. Nope, that does not succeed.
Okay.
So... yeah, there's snares all over the battlefield. As you go ahead and step right there, you activate the trap, and you are suspended into the air. You are restrained. Now, if I remember how the restraint condition works, I don't think you can attack right now.
Restrained is just you can't move.
You can't move and attack rolls.
Attack roll, yeah. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, can't benefit from any speed bonus.
Oh, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can still attack, he just has
But he
to
can, like, hold his action for me to flank, that way it offsets that. It's kind of funny.
I mean, it's up to him. So, yeah, you're suspended up in the air. You are currently restrained. What would you like to do?
I mean, if Sips is gonna give me advantage, then I'll hold my attack.
Alright.
And... I would have to take my whole turn to try and break out of this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you need to spend an action. No, I think if you're doing it, it's at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Let me look at the scenario one more time. A restrained creature can make a saving throw at the end of each of its turn. It's just like only if someone else is helping you escape do they have to spend their action. So you actually
okay.
So you make it at the end of your turn, you can still hold your action and still attempt to escape at the end of your turn. That is how the spell...
Okay, so what is the trigger for your held action? So you're going to attack the wolf when...
Sips tries to attack the wolf.
Okay.
Therefore, to get flanked. And then I will make the save against the restrain. Is it Dex?
Yeah, it's Dex. Natural 20.
Cool. Can I roleplay this?
Actually, you also
have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
No!
So that's a natural 1.
The duality of man.
Duality of man. So, yes, you're trying so hard to break free, but you're not, like... I would like to imagine, like, you're so focused on getting this ready to tack in that you aren't really focused to get out of the trap at this very moment.
Sure.
With that being said, Sips, it is your turn.
I move to flank the wolf with Gaines. That way, Gaines is on the outside. As I reach for my sword on my hip, I then am going to take a step forward and draw my blade as I strike at the wolf.
Okay, go for it.
A big 21.
That'll be 10 points of damage. And Gaines, you're triggered. Your held action trigger, so go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
20.
Plus Scourge of the Small, so I can use it once per round.
Scourge of the Small. Alright, how would you two like to kill this wolf?
Well, remember, harm, not kill.
Okay.
Harm, not kill.
I said this at the beginning.
Harm, not kill.
Well, I dealt the lethal damage with non-lethal blow, so...
Okay, are these attacks lethal or non-lethal?
Mine was not.
I use the pommel of my blade as I strike the wolf in its head, like on its chin or something.
And I hit it on the back of the head with the spear, blunt end, as I'm like struggling in the air a bit. And it's distracted by sips, I bonk it on the back of the head.
You hit it in the chin, and Gaines hit it in the head, and it goes down like a sack of potatoes. Alright. Is that all you do? Sips?
I will then... Let me see. Let me see how far things are. I will then... And that's still within range for them to actually get me. So I need to like float in and out. Then I'll move here. No, I can't move there. Yeah, that's the perfect. Okay. I'll then move back here. Sorry. I need to be more descriptive. You're right. I will move back towards the back of the party, more closer to the tree line, as I kind of like stay by a large tree, just out of reach of the wolves' normal range.
Okay. As you back away, it is another wolf's turn. As seeing the opportunity to attack a prey that is dangling. Actually, no, it would go for Akane.
Pack tactics. Awoo!
Yeah, Actually,
It just has flanking.
No. It will go after... It'll go after Gaines. I forgot that you knocked out the other wolf.
I did.
Yeah,
It's
it
my
counts
follow-up,
as
yeah.
unconscious, so therefore you can't, like, this wolf can't get pack tactics.
I know, but he gets advantage because he's restrained.
Ah, fuck.
As it takes the chance to bite into your arm for 7 points of piercing damage.
What was the 2-hit?
Huh?
What was the 2-hit?
It was 20.
Okay.
I know your AC.
Do you though?
Yeah. Because I can look at his token.
It's one here, the 2-hit. So,
Alright. So yeah, he goes in and bites
what if
into you
Gaines had a
for
reaction
7
he
points
can
of damage.
take after the die roll is determined?
Well, anyways, it's Kaelus's turn. Kaelus is... You put him in an interesting situation because normally he would shoot with his crossbow, but that would basically cause some sort of lethal damage. He can't really use his magic. Well, I guess he could be on heal duty, I guess.
Sleep is a wonderful spell.
You know what? Sleep would be a wonderful spell if he had it.
Fucking numbnuts.
Oh, you know what? He will cast on himself major, not major. He's gonna cast mirror image on himself.
He could help me out of my restraint.
Actually, you know what? That's actually fair. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and do that. He's gonna go ahead and do that, and he's gonna go ahead and try and roll Arcana.
If he even has good Arcana.
I don't think he has good Arcana.
Oh boy.
No, he's a bard.
I think he's a privileged bard character.
But with a 20.
Ooh.
See, the key is to not be good in it.
He quickly looks at the trap, realizes the mechanics of how to disable it, and he quickly disables it with his bardic magic as he plays a little tune in the same frequency as the trap, and it disables. You are no longer restrained.
Let's go.
It is now the wolf number 4's turn. As it sees 4 Kalises, it's going to go ahead and try and make a bite out of one of them. I mean, that will hit, but there's a chance where it hits the clone.
Hit the clone. Hit the clone.
It runs up and it jumps at Kalis. It bites down on one of them, and there's a moment where Kalis reacts from the pain, but then you see one of the Kalis clones shatters as it was the fake one. Ha! Gotcha.
Gun.
Drama queen.
What? I have to make it lighthearted somehow.
Touche.
It is now the White Wolf's turn. As it's gonna go ahead and run up, get flanking with Akane. It's gonna maul the ever-loving shit out of her. Yep. And like that, Akane goes down.
Woohoo! I mean, oh no.
That's more than half of her HP as well. So you know what that means.
Time for the con save.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's a 5 on the con save, so she fails that. She takes a lingering injury for it.
This isn't gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, it's piercing, so it can't be that bad.
Bet.
Punctured lung.
Alright, I just need to roll a d20. Okay, that's a high number, so that's not bad. Basically, you want to roll a high number to not get the worst absolute damage. Okay. As she gets bit in the side of her leg, it leaves it wide open for the environment to come in and infect it. Her hit point maximum is reduced by 1 every 24 hours. The wound persists. If your hit point maximum becomes 0, you die. The wound heals if you receive any magical healing. So, there we go. You just need a healer and she'll be good. But yes, she is down, though.
Oh, wonderful.
It then looks over at you, Starzin, and it starts snarling. As it is now your turn.
You don't have healing word, do you?
I have one more use of cure wounds. That's about all I got.
Oh, right. You guys didn't take a long rest after that.
No, which is kind of why I was thinking we should probably rest a bit. But well, hopefully this won't screw us over. Okay, let's see. Do I go get Akane up, or do I try to get Zilyana free? This is such a bad predicament. Okay, you know what? I'll do it like this. Potions don't count as magical healing, do they?
No, I think magical healing work. I think it counts.
Okay. Then I have a plan. I have a plan. So I'm gonna spend my action to once again try to get Zilyana out of the trap. So here's the Arcana roll.
Okay, the Arcana roll does not get Zilyana down.
Yeah, it's an 8. I don't think a 15 would either, honestly.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
I mean, I do have an inspiration I can spend.
Let's be honest, when are you gonna use your inspiration for anything else?
Good point. Fuck it. No guts, no galaxy. I'll spend the inspiration to take the 15.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing
I'm sorry,
you
do you want
did,
to say
because 15 was the good one. Basically, I was going to give you an option to take the 15 or re-roll. So you took the 15. You managed to not. You found the right frequency to disable the trap, and you get Zilyana from her being snared. She is no longer restrained.
Okay, now just one more. And I'm going to move over to Akane and use... And, no, wait, that requires a full action. Damn it.
Yep, giving a potion to someone else is an action. Drinking a potion yourself is a bonus action.
Right. And I don't think I can really do much else.
Okay.
Penis.
Well, if there's nothing else, Zilyana will go ahead and do something. She is going to go ahead and... Yeah, she's going to go ahead and do this. She's going to run up to right... Actually, hang on. How far away is Akane from the target? Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, no, she's gonna have to try and make her way over there somehow. Hang on. Okay, so yes. She's gonna go ahead and make her way over here. to try not get in combat with the other two. That is in just enough range for that. But unfortunately, she ran into a snare. As she is now going to have to make another dexterity saving throw. With a natural 20, she managed to dodge out of the way of it.
Oh, thank God.
Get you out of one snare. Immediately get stuck in another.
I was about to say, if I spent that for just to get her out of one for her to get caught in another, I'm gonna pass.
She will then go ahead and cast a spell. She's going to cast Halloween Curse. At first level. Choose a creature that you see within range. Make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. Making a dexterity saving throw on the Forest Guardian.
Oh, yeah, I can't view the still description.
There you go. And the Forest Guardian fails as the curse, as basically a bunch of spectral needles form around this individual, and they start poking into her. As this Guardian lets out a painful yell for 2 points of necrotic damage.
A painful... Ow?
Yelp.
Yeah,
It's more
painful
like
yell.
a yelp at this point. It's more like a yelp.
Ah!
I think it's more out of surprise than pain, but,
I mean, it's necrotic damage, so there's some skin tissues that is being eaten up right now. Possibly some liver failure. Who knows?
Possibly some liver failure.
Akane is down. I'm gonna go ahead and roll her a death save.
fail.
Moving on to the Forest Guardian now.
I don't actually wish her to die. I'm just being funny.
This is just how it normally is.
Oh, wait, hold up. I need to make the Forest Guardian roll a Constitution saving throw. Nope, she still keeps it. However, she will go ahead and cast a good old Ice Knife at Zilyana. As a shard of ice shoots from the Forest Guardian's hand, it rapidly shoots out and hits Zilyana for 5 points of piercing damage, and then she needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And she takes half as much damage, so 4 cold damage. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage altogether. Minus 9. There we go. And that will be the end of... Oh, wait. Nope. No, it's not. I need to have Zilyana roll a Constitution saving throw. Well, there goes that
Maintain
dice.
that concentration.
God damn it. Fucking stay on the table. Thank you. Alright. Zilyana keeps the concentration up. It is now the wolves' turn. Getting in pack tactics with the white fur wolf. It's gonna go ahead and take a bite out of you, my man. That will miss as it tries to go for your arm, but you raise up your metal arm and knock it out of the way.
Just slap it.
That wolf is unconscious. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that out of the initiative. Gaines, it is your turn.
Alright. Do I want to invoke 2 opportunity attacks to try and nerf this white blowy wolf? No, not really.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got things.
I'm gonna now that the one wolf's bit me.
Now, I'm gonna say, you could kill those 2 wolves in 1 round.
I know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically turn to Starzin and say, they drew blood first. Sorry. And then I'm gonna attack this wolf right here with my spear. And kaboo. Is a 13 hit.
13 will hit. Roll damage.
I will use menacing strike on it. Or
Okay.
menacing attack on it.
When you hit a creature with a weather, you can expend 1 superiority dice to attempt to frighten the creature. You add the superiority dice to the attack's damage roll. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. Alright. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I will not be using Scourge of the Soul, I don't think, on this. Let me roll the...
It's once per turn, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking I'm not using it. I'm gonna roll my superiority die. So, 16. Pretty sure it's a d6 for the feature.
So how would you like to kill this one?
It's dead to a 16.
Yes, it's a fucking wolf, man. They don't have a lot of HP.
So, it's like snarling at me.
Yeah.
I just kind of swat its head away, but then drive the spear into its neck and pin it to the ground a bit as I down it off to the side. And then I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna attack the other wolf.
Alright. Go for it.
Do the full thing.
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Roll
Right.
damage. How would you like to kill this one?
So I'm gonna kick.
By the way,
slash-
for the audience, that was a natural 20 that he rolled on the spear.
Yeah, that was a nat 20.
just wolf slaughter. This one I'm gonna kick down and then stab it and kind of eviscerate its guts out. And I pull the spear away.
Sips, what are your feelings for this as you see Gaines just slaughter these 2 wolves?
Straight up kill them?
Straight up
Yep.
killed them.
Shrug.
Spear through the neck of, I think, both of them, I think.
Spear
I
through
mean-
the
I mean,
neck and
Sips,
through the
personally-
stomach of the other after kicking it.
Personally, they're just wolves. Yeah, they're just wolves.
Hey man, they fucked with a bigger beast.
I mean, I was mostly
they're-
I was
they're
mostly
beasts.
asking.
I mean, I was also like built for battle, so like.
I know, but I was mostly asking because you were giving a speech of about not killing when it came to the dog moles after the combat. I didn't know if that was your thing or not. For
No.
your character.
You see, that was simply on a state of, hey, if we don't, like, if it was already retreating, then don't kill it. Because why use additional resources to kill it?
I see.
We've already won the fight.
You know,
That's
I
fair.
had to escape. Now that I think about it, I could have bonus action disengage and then tried to menacing strike this guy, but
How would
We
you...
killed 2 wolves. We killed
Wait. What gives you bonus action to disengage? Alright, nimble escape. I see.
I could bonus action the new
Goblin
builder,
shit.
but it's okay. I
Alright,
think the outcome was
favorable, I
pretty
guess.
aight.
Man, hear me out. Goblins are why there's restrictions to small characters. Changed my mind.
Alright.
Pretty fair.
Sips, it is your turn.
We're zooming. We got the trifecta.
Yeah,
This is-
so it would
yeah.
be advantage +2.
As I take my blade. And I'm going to strike with a very, very shitty roll on both ends. Tell me
It's a
how.
12.
Hang on.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, yep.
You already add the +2 though.
So that would be a 12.
12 adding +2.
So that would hit, actually.
Holy shit, I'm so lucky. Yeah, I'll deal the 14 slashing damage.
You know what's funny? You're 1 damage below from doing half of its HP.
It's okay, I have a bonus action. 13 hits for 8.
Okay, now I have to roll the con save for it. Yep, that succeeds. So it's not stunned. But it will take the damage. It is not looking too good. Funny enough, you're cutting into this creature, you're not seeing any blood pouring out of it. It's like you're cutting through something akin to mist, but yet it feels solid enough. But it leaves a
It has
mist.
form,
Yeah. It has
but
form.
it's not like meat and bones form.
Yeah.
DM, would gains relate this to something Fae?
You can roll me a history or an arcana.
I'll choose history for it. They're both the same. That's a 6. Oh baby.
Could I do the same as well?
Yes, you could.
Okay. I will. I'll be rolling Arcana. That's a 20, my friend.
Gains, you really don't know much about this sort of stuff. I mean, it could be Fae, it could just be regular conjuration. No, sorry, I wouldn't say conjuration. Yeah, it could just be a random ass animal that is unique to this environment that's like this. You have no clue. Starzin, on the other hand, you know that some druids have gained their power from nature, and some gain their power from the Feywild. And those druids, if they want to, can summon Fey spirits to take the form of animals to fight for them. This is known as a spirit. This is a bestial spirit. The only way to get rid of them, from your knowledge, is to A, kill it, or B, make the person that's casting the spell lose concentration. And that's pretty much all you gather from your Arcana of 20.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Well, speaking of having a nice day, that wolf is dead. Taking it off the turn order. Kalis is going to go ahead and cast Healing Word as he pulls out his guitar. He's like, "You're going to be alright, you're going to be alright, you're going to be alright." Oh god, don't die.
Please get up, please get up. I would really appreciate it.
Get the fuck up. You're going to die. For 6 points of HP, Akane comes back up. She is limping on her leg. Actually, no. She's not, because she got healed by magic.
Magic healing.
Magic.
So yes, Akane is now up. And then Kalis is gonna go ahead and ask, so are we okay to kill the wolves now, or what's the deal here?
The white one, the spirit. Just do what you can on it. But leave.
Will do. As he pulls out a longsword and fucking fails.
Surrounded.
Yep, so that... well, that's the end of that for Kalis. That wolf is dead.
Dead.
It is the bestial spirit's turn. It's going to go ahead and maw... Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and try...
Two wolves.
It's gonna maw... Well, here's the thing. It can go for the one that killed the two wolves, or it can go for the one that did a big chunk of damage on it.
That's true.
So it's gonna go ahead and go for Sips. Woo-wee!
That was a nat 20, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's 20 points of piercing, my dude.
Oh.
Well, I'm down.
I get knocked down and back up again. Holy
Get up.
fuck.
I fall down.
Oh,
I guess that's
roll.
time for a con save.
Hey, that's more than half your HP. Roll me a con save.
10.
Alright, it's piercing damage. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
I don't want to.
Alright, I'll do it then.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Actually, that's the best thing that could have happened.
How the
Right.
fuck does this work for you?
Just
a minute.
describe it and I will transcribe it.
Organ damage. Whenever you attempt an action in combat, you must make a Constitution 15 saving throw. On a failure, you lose your action and cannot use a reaction until the start of your next turn. Magic such as regeneration
So
can
how
cure...
this works.
Yeah.
How this works is when I try to do an action in combat, my body becomes like inconsistent, and it just kind of starts falling apart.
Okay.
Actually, that does work pretty decently. Also, considering the fact this is literally just the same as broken ribs.
Yeah. Well, here's the difference between broken ribs and this, I think. Let me look at broken ribs one last time.
This sounds like it's just like broken ribs.
It sounds like it, but it does something else.
It's supposed to be broken. It's supposed to be internal organ damage,
Okay.
like a broken rib.
Can I say
through
what the
your
difference
lungs.
is? Can I say what the difference is before you go on a spiel about what I'm going to say?
Go.
It says, alternatively, someone can tend to your organs and make a wisdom saving throw, which is not a saving throw, a medicine check once every day. Broken ribs don't have that. You can tend, once a day, you can tend to a person using a medicine check for 10 days.
Yo, wait, I have medicine proficiency. I can tend to myself. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's the difference. You can tend to this, you can't tend to broken ribs. You have to wait out the period.
You know
That's
what?
the
Fair enough.
difference.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Good. Well, that's the end of the wolf's turn. Starzin. Sips is unconscious and oozing everywhere. Literally.
Oh, lordy.
Just slowly becoming a puddle.
Alright, full action, I'll blow a healing potion.
Wait, did you... Wait, who rolled a 20?
I mean, I am going to say this. I rolled a 20, by the way. I am going to say this. You see a small blue potion like what she had earlier, like what she gave to Akane.
You know what's funny?
I do have one more left on me.
Hey, Sips, you know what's funny?
What?
That would have... Your roll would have given you a minor scar. That's it. You rolled the least damaging thing that you could have done. Why did you tell me no? You didn't want to roll.
I did. I said no, and then I rolled, and I got a nat 20.
You do realize that's what Clyde does, right?
Well, all right.
I'm fine with what I've gotten. It's okay.
You cannot tell me no, or else I'm gonna take it seriously, man.
Shrug. Alright, I'll just tell you no again, and we'll run into this again, and I won't care. Like, I'll just take what you give me.
Okay, so is he taking the organ damage or the scar?
He's taking the organ
damage, of course.
Okay.
Good, you now need 2 people that needs the regeneration spell, or take 10 days to heal. Anyways, you're giving him a healing potion?
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him one of mine.
Alright, go for it.
2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4 plus 2.
Six healing.
You're back up with 6 HP, Sips. Is that all you do, Starzin?
Yeah. No bonus action to use, so...
Alright. Zilyana is just gonna go ahead and use her action to continuously doing damage to, the druid. For a point of necrotic damage. Really?
Oh yeah.
I want you to keep in mind, this is a D12 of necrotic damage, and it rolled a 1.
I mean, at least it's damage.
At least
If
it's
the DM
damage.
asked me if I want to roll 2d6 or 1d12 for my damage, I'm always taking 2d6.
Well, yeah, because you can never get a 1. You can, at minimum, you can get a 2.
Good old snake eyes.
But that's not how the spell works. Alright, rolling a Constitution saving throw for the druid. That landed on my keyboard.
Do it again.
She failed. As the needles that are around her poke into her side, she loses concentration, and the wolf just pops out of existence. Akane, or not, Akane is gonna go ahead and run up to here. Yeah, I'm gonna have her roll in athletics. Athletics, or Actually, no. It'd probably be acrobatics as she's trying to use her dexterity to climb up. Well, she's not doing anything. She tries to run up the wall, but realizes that the walls are a bit too slippery with the rain, and so she just backflips away. But she is going to go ahead and use her Aqua Bolt and fire at the Guardian. 16 will hit for 3 points of damage. -3. Okay. And that's it for that. It is now the Guardian's turn. She looks at, well, you can't really see her expression, her hood is up, but she does give out a bit of a, why won't you just go away? You and your people have done more harm than good. As she is going to go ahead and cast another spell.
This is my second day on this island.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be frustrated at this.
Let's see here. No, can't do that. Okay. She is gonna go ahead and cast Moonbeam.
Oh no.
And it's gonna cast it directly on top of you, Gaines.
It's okay. I'm not an undead. I'll live. Wisdom save?
I don't think you get a wisdom save.
It's con.
Let me see. Silvery Beam, yada, 5-foot radius.
You said Moonbeam, right?
Yeah, Moonbeam. So 5-foot
Yeah, I'm like
radius.
pretty sure it's con.
Oh, it would hit all 3 of you guys. Or all 4 of you guys. Until the spell ends.
Oh, baby, I can't wait to automatically fail my death saves.
You're healed.
When a... you got healed for 6 points of HP.
Oh.
When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn, there it is engulfed by a ghostly cat. Yes, I'm gonna need you 3 to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Bam.
Forgive me, I don't feel like making the saving throw.
I failed.
I got an 8.
Alright.
That's the second time I've rolled a nat 1 and
20.
a nat 20.
21.
21.
Alright. So for those who failed, which is Gaines and Sips... Oh, wait. Gaines, you have an inspiration.
I do?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
you could.
You can get a nat 20.
That
Makes it a 20.
Yeah, that symbol that's next to your token, that means you have an inspiration.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll use it then to get that nat 20, just so I can succeed.
Okay, so 4 divided by 4 divided by 2. Okay, so Gaines, you take 2 radiant damage.
Okay.
For the ones that succeed, they take 4. And, sorry, Sips, you're back down again for 9 points of radiant damage. Get knocked down, back up again.
It's okay. It's okay. I want to sleep anyways.
I want to sleep.
Let me
Oh.
After a nap right here, right there. Yeah.
So can I just shout something as I'm getting hit by this?
Sure.
This is needless. We're just trying to find something here.
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right, come on. 21 again.
21. Now the dice is cocked. You have to re-roll.
It's cocked. It's ready to fire.
She doesn't respond, but she takes in the words that you're saying. It is this wolf's turn. It's gonna go ahead and make an attack. That misses. As it tries to attack you, Starzin, but you quickly push it out of the way with your giant robot arm. Gains, it is now your turn.
Right. So I don't have inspiration anymore. My partner is on the ground.
Yep.
I think the bard can do their job. I'm going to... I'm gonna definitely hit a snare. I already know it. Ah, screw it. I'll dash and I'll run up to... in a straight line up to this lady.
Alright, roll me in athletics to climb up the wall.
Okay. Yeah? 20?
Alright, you basically pole vault with the spear.
Yeah.
As you basically do an Olympic style jump onto the above the cliff, and you run. I'm gonna need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
There it is. Nope.
As you are now snared.
In my current spot?
Yep.
Yep.
Actually,
your
no,
current
sorry.
Would be-
It's not quite your current spot. You can still hit. Yeah, you would be right there.
Okay. I will make an attempt to try and hit with non-lethal with the spear. Can I do anything else? I'm trying to think. I can unwavering mark if it hits. That's about it. Okay. Let's roll first. 9.
Yeah, you're trying to hit her with the spear, but she's too nimble for you.
Alright. Guess I'll try and make this dex save when I end my turn. Oh, I could bonus action try to recover some health with the second one. I think I'll be fine for a while
You
now.
see as, yeah. Sorry, hang on. I got too ahead of myself. Sips. Roll me a death save. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
I am not out.
Sips. There we go. Okay. Kalis. Seeing you down, he quickly pulls out his guitar. Wake the fuck up! We're still being attacked! As he casts Healing Word.
You rest in your grave!
You'll rest. Sleep is for the weak. Oh wait, that's not. That's someone else's. Okay. Healing word at first level. 6 HP.
Just like last time.
Yep. As Kalis is gonna go ahead and pull out the good old cross. Actually, no. No, he's gonna try and get up to the cliff. Alright. He needs to make an athletics or acrobatics. Probably gonna do acrobatics. Nope. He's not getting up there. Oh well, he pulls out the crossbow and starts firing.
So anyway, I started blast.
So
Well, that
anyway,
hits.
I started blasting.
For 9 points of piercing damage. It is now Starzin's turn.
Alright! I will use my action to punch the wolf.
Wow.
Alright, punch him.
Damn.
Well, that's not gonna hit. You try to clock him in the head, but he dodges out of the way of it.
I'll try to get on the opposite side of him without trying to break engagement.
Okay.
Just like kind of circle around him. And with my free action, I'm going to yell, just let us talk this out.
Roll me another persuasion.
Natural 20.
So here's what happens. As you yell out, we just want to talk. The wolf, it was about to pounce as, in Druidic speak, the cloaked figure, says some strange words, and the wolf looks over and stops its command. You'll also see the moonbeam disappear as well, as she dropped concentration on it.
Kind of wait a moment, and I'm like, what about this thing? Am I gonna just stay up here in the air?
She hops down, leaving you up there. And she starts making her way over to you, Starzin. Fine then, we'll talk. What are you and your bandit friends doing in these woods?
Okay, first of all, what bandits are you talking about? We've only just been on this... We've only been here for a few days.
There have been bandits that took residence in a cabin not too far from here. Them and their leader, I think that is their leader. They kept on giving this individual gives commands to the other bandits.
What do they look like?
Most the ones I've seen are humanoid in stature. Looks like humans.
And the leader?
Couldn't see. He was in a black cloak.
Did he... Black cloak. Did he have a mask on?
I did not see. For every time I tried to get close, I was fired upon by their other by other bandits who are, what is the word, like, they have black skin, white hair, pointy ears.
Drow?
Yes, drow. They've been causing a lot of stir in the forest. The animals here have been in unrest. I've been trying my best to make sure to quell them out of here, but so far my efforts were in vain.
Listen, we're not with those bandits. As a matter of fact, we're actually with the small town of Silverleaf. They're mostly they're just hunters. They're just hunters trying that are just trying to supply the rest of the people with food and pelts and other supplies. They've never mentioned anything of bandits, but they did say that there was a suspicious individual in a cabin in this particular area.
I am familiar with the hunters, quite familiar. As she pulls out her her arm, and first of all, you see white fur on her arm. As she holds it up, you see a piercing wound on her shoulder.
I'm going to. Was this from the hunters shooting at you?
Yes. They mistook me for the common animal.
May I take a look?
She holds up her arm with the pierced scar on it. So far, it looks pretty. Actually, roll me a medicine check.
12?
It doesn't look that bad, honestly. It looks like it healed itself over the course of time. And knowing you and knowing your knowledge of how druids work, they are capable of using healing magic. So she healed up her wound pretty well.
Well, it doesn't look. Well, thankfully, it doesn't look like the wound is going to cause any permanent damage outside of just minor scarring.
Indeed. I tried my best to take care of myself ever since I landed on this island.
Landed?
Oh, right.
You mean you're not
sorry.
not from this island yourself?
No, I'm from far away. As she takes off her hood, and let me go ahead and get her token out here. She takes off her hood, and you see she is a walking, talking white rabbit with yellow goldish eyes. I will go ahead and post this, the image of her, into the Discord. And try to get the image into the stream as well. Where the fuck is it?
There it is.
Oh, fuck.
James is gonna keep trying to break out of his restraint.
Eventually, you do break out of it.
Okay. Then at this time, I would like to break out of it and fall to the ground. Ugh. So you are a giant rabbit.
Gains, please.
And you,
Well, this would
and you mercilessly killed both wolves. Even though your companion told you not to.
And they drew blood when we didn't even draw our weapons. Your point?
Besides the fact that you completely disregarded my point of trying to maintain at least simple negotiations, despite the fact we were attacked, which we will discuss later when we get back to town. Look, we're just kind of the townsfolk were just afraid because they were getting picked off, because their hunters were getting picked off by you and these wolves. They were just hunting in this area and forced to relocate. But despite the fact that apparently this is a spot where they can get some better game.
If it makes you feel any better, I have commanded the wolves not to kill, more so just incapacitate and scare off.
Well, that does actually make me feel a little bit better, which if your concerns are still with the hunters, you can return with us to make sure that things are more properly negotiated between the hunters and what they can and can't do, because they have actually been making efforts to lessen the amount of hunting they do.
I'm fine with hunters hunting for resources. It is part of nature. I'm just wasn't a big fan of them hunting me.
I guess that's another reason we could probably have you come back with us, so that, you know, you're not a huntable prey, I guess is the best way to put it. But as far as the bandits go, we were actually hunting them. You see, we were sent out. We came up this way because we heard reports of a black-robed individual with a mask on heading up this way, and we're trying to catch him and follow his trail. But obviously, we ran into the town, and they really needed help with understanding what was going on with the attack of the forest guardian and the wolves.
I see.
And we knew both was in this area, but we encountered you before we could get before the bandits.
I've been trying my best to scare off those bandits, but so far they have been pretty dedicated to staying in that area.
Something there is intriguing them, or they're trying to set up a permanent camp. Which, if that's the case, that could be problematic.
How do I know that you aren't going to trick me and kill me right when my back is turned?
If you genuinely believe that I have intentions to harm after what I've harm, then please. And he's just gonna open his arms up and just say, "Go ahead and strike me down then." I didn't come here for a fight. I only came here to do a job, and only to do it. I didn't come here to be a harbinger of death.
She looks at you. Her eyes are going up and down from your face to you opening yourself up for an attack. She then just looks at you directly and it says, "Fine then. I guess we can make some sort of alliance with this. You said you want information on these bandits and possibly drive them out of this forest, correct?"
If we can drive them out of the forest, even better. We're mostly just if the leader is who I think they are, he's our priority target. But if we drive the rest of them out and potentially prevent them from becoming a problem for the town later down the road, even better.
And then I guess we are allies in this, as she holds out her paw.
I'll reach out with my mechanical arm and softly grab.
My name is Jade Starfinder.
You can call me Starzin.
She gives a bit of a giggle at that, but she quickly tries to compose herself.
I guess it's a bit of an exotic name.
Well, it's a bit funny. My last name is Starfinder, and your first name is Starzin. I guess I'm supposed to find you then.
Maybe. Is everybody else all right?
Zips, you okay over there?
She's just on the ground.
I'm just
Family
on the
Guy.
ground sleeping.
Family Guy pose.
No, she's Yamcha posing right now.
In a crater.
As you're saying that, Jade hops over to the wolf that is unconscious and gives it some healing. It gets up. The two wolves that are up goes over to their dead pack. Jade speaks some druidic words, and the pack runs off into the woods.
Well, looks like things got more interesting.
So, what do you guys do now?
How's everybody? What's everybody think to heading back and taking a long rest?
That would be advisable.
That would be fan-fucking-tastic.
I think a few of us have burned.
Is there at any point, Gange, you walk past Jade as you're heading back down from the cliff? To go talk with Sips?
I mean, he would want to check on Sips, but he wouldn't just tromple right on by Jade, seeing as how she's probably mourning the loss of her companions, so he would take a wide berth.
One second.
You walk over, taking a wide berth. You actually see Jade start. She transforms into. She basically uses one of her wild shapes to transform into an animal that's proficient in digging and starts digging up to a very large hole. And eventually, when she is done with that, she buries the two wolves into the ground, says some words in Druidic, plants a seed in the mouths of the wolves, and buries them once again.
Sorry, I had a phone call. What happened?
She buried the wolves after transforming into like a badger.
We had a wolfy funeral.
Yeah. And she planted she planted a seed in each of their mouths before burying them, like covering them back up with dirt.
Alright then.
He's gonna probably stare at the shallow graves for like a little bit, kind of just lost in thought.
They will return
Until
back to
someone
nature.
speaks to him.
They will return back to nature. It thus is the circle of life.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Sorry. I guess I was just drifting off there.
Well, anyways, shall we head over to this hunting village?
Yes, let's head to the town. Explain the situation to the hunt master and all the other hunters there, and then get some rest. We've had a long day.
All right. I'm just gonna have you guys fast travel to the village. You arrive at the village. Of course, you get some stares as, well, more stares than usual, considering that you have a large-sized rabbit behind you. Which, by the way, she's basically the exact same size as you, Starzin and Gaines.
Yeah.
So she's a small-sized creature?
Yep, she is like a small-sized creature.
Oh.
Any ideas over there, Lalafell? Is that what that O was? Calm down.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways, you eventually head back to the hunting lodge, where the orc man, which eventually you guys find out his name is Graw.
Bra.
Graw.
Bra.
With a G.
Bra.
Nah, it's just bra now.
No, it's Graw.
Oh, it's Gra.
Yeah, G.
Love that.
Yeah, with a G.
Gra.
I like bra better.
Graw. It's like, so how much of the information do you explain to Graw?
As much as I have and am able to give.
Okay, so you explain to them that there is a group of bandits in the exact same lodge that was pointed out to you. The Forest Guardian was trying her best to drive off the bandits, but yes, accidents happened. But does confirm that none of the hunters were going to be harmed in the process of it. And you lot will take care of this bandit problem first thing tomorrow in the morning.
Yep.
Oh, by Jove, that is a lot to take in, all things considering. Graw does look over to Jade. I do deeply apologize. We've never quite seen something like you before. Hell, we didn't even know walking rabbit folk existed. It's quite alright. Our species is a bit on the rare side of things. Well, we do deeply apologize for our transgressions against you, and we'll make sure to be more careful in the future. I will let all the other hunters know that there is a possibility of talking rabbit folk that might wander in the forest. Well, I'm not planning on staying on this island for much longer. I have a destination that I need to go to. When all this is taken care of, is said and done. Alright then. In that case then, we can gather up some men tomorrow and help you in assisting you on taking care of these bandits first thing tomorrow in the morning, if you so desire.
Any extra help would be much appreciated, Gra.
Righto then. I will go ahead and inform inform our most experienced hunters to be out and ready.
Good. Then I guess at dawn we hunt.
You say that as he pulls out as Gra pulls out a rifle. Indeed. So yes, you lot take a short rest, or not a short rest, I guess a long short rest.
Long rest, okie dokie.
Which is quite short because we're cutting through. Actually, does anybody do anything tonight? You still have your training that you need to do.
I suppose I would try to find a blacksmith to continue my work.
There is a blacksmith within the
them.
Yeah, there is a blacksmith in the hunting lodge. Due to the fact that you helped in the problem and are about to help even more in this problem that Silverleaf is having, they're allowing you to use some of the extra metal that they weren't planning on using anytime soon. So it's basically free for right now.
Oh, cool.
Gaines, what do you do?
Would my combat be affected by the fact that I have broken ribs? Like, not my combat, my training.
Yes and no. Like, you can still train, but I'm gonna say that you can't roll to expedite your training with your broken ribs.
Yeah. I guess the other thing is I would ask...
Actually, you could roll a con save first, and then, if you succeed or fail, then you can roll to expedite it.
Give you a chance to overcome it.
Yeah. I'll attempt con save then. Okay,
That is a 22, my friend.
During your training, you make sure not to overextend yourself or reach too far or do things that would cause you pain in your ribs.
My chest and abdominal region.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing was, since Starzin has been the one who's kind of stepped up for this leg of our journey, after he visits the blacksmith, I'll kind of confront to talk to him.
Are you fucking playing Zelda?
Yes, he is. If I had to guess, he's playing Tears of the Kingdom.
God damn it.
Because that just released.
Clyde, put the game away. We're still in a session.
We're almost done. You can go back. You can go back to simping over Daddy Ganon later.
Actually, yeah, true.
Anywho.
Alright.
Yeah, so after my training and whatever...
Wait,
I
roll... Okay, what was your thing that you need to roll to expedite it?
Con save.
No. The,
for the training. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Which, by the way, you need to do that as well. So yeah, you need to make an attack roll. You need to make a smithing roll?
Just a roll with my straight smithing?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, 18 for the attack roll.
Okay, that's good.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
Let's go! Let's go!
Alright. Alright, Let me jot this down real fast. Where's my pencil? There. Okay, so if I remember correctly... Okay, so... Starzin... That is 3 successes. 1 from the first time, 2 from the critical. Gains, you got 1. So you're at 2 right now. Sips.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight?
Mobile training.
Mobile training. Alright, because of your organ failure, quotation marks.
Shut the fuck up. I have no organs to fail.
Your form stabilization failure. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Get fucked. I just turn into a puddle and fall asleep.
No. All that means is that you don't get the chance to expedite your training. So you're at 3 successes as well because you rolled a natural 20 last time.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Sips. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Akane and Zilyana. That is a success for Akane. That is a success for Zilyana. So 2, 2. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Anything else you guys do besides training?
My thing. There was something said that I can do a medicine check.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah. Go ahead and roll a medicine check, but other than that, do you guys
17.
do anything? I will say, the townspeople are offering drinks for you guys for helping and taking care of the guardian problem.
Paul.
Oh.
Paul.
Do you partake in the debauchery? The reveling?
Sure, why not? It's been a long
Yeah.
day. I could use a drink.
I will talk to Starzin over a drink then.
Okay.
I would like to apologize for going lethal on those wolves. I should have trusted your word more. In that moment, though, our members were getting knocked down, and I didn't want to risk the potential of them tearing out one of their throats.
I know.
But that's not that's part of the reason I wanted to talk to you. The other reason was, we have the hunters on our side to try and corner this phantom guy. Do you want to contact Gale? Or do you feel like I do that all of Silvervein's troops converging on them might cause them to flee?
I think sending word out to everybody else would be a good idea, but if we do that, we need to make sure that we have an element of surprise. At the very least.
Okay, can I jump in right here real fast? Go ahead. It will take a day for them to get to Silverleaf. You guys are doing it first thing in the morning.
Oh, okay, so there really isn't much they could do even if we sent word out.
Yes. And
So
even
we
if you
sent
did send word, that would take a day as well.
If we sent word now, it'd be okay. We can.
Most we could do is just notify them what's happened and anything we found. By the time they get it, we'd already have it done, or they'd have slipped through our fingers again. I think it's a good idea to send word to them, but at this point, we can't ask anything else.
Perhaps they could set up a further perimeter.
I mean, they could, but there's no guarantee we would even get enough time to do that.
True.
I say let's just stay focused on the mission at hand.
Agreed.
We need to end this, and we need to end this now. And as for the wolves, there isn't anything we can do about it. What's in the past, we can't change what's happened. All we can do is just try to learn from the experience and trust each other more going forward.
Right.
That's what we need to do. I only just wanted to prevent the unnecessary death because if the information going that Grog gave us was true, then Jade was probably just protecting the area from over hunting or something else. There wouldn't be a need to kill because we're just trying to negotiate and get answers. But if she was openly hostile and making efforts to harm and kill other hunters or townsfolk, then we would have reason to go after them and go full force. But thankfully that wasn't the case. But like I said, what's done is done, and we now have an ally, if temporarily.
I think she'll prove to be pretty useful for us as an ally. After all,
if my knowledge of druids has maintained its sharpness, druids are some of the best allies you can have on a battlefield.
and may that hold up. I raise my pitcher of ale.
I'll raise mine too. Cheers, Gaines.
Cheers.
Glug it down.
Now, here's my next question for you. Are you guys getting drunk? Please say yes.
Remember,
Don't you tempt me, boy.
Do you guys get drunk?
greed, not glutton.
Considering we have a job to do in the morning, no.
Damn.
Well, Sips get drunk, huh?
Yeah, I guess that's the question.
Would we don't, let me put it like this, when we have a day where we can just actually sleep in, that day I will get drunk.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fine. Just puts away the carousing book. You'll be used one day.
So
Business before pleasure, Dungeon Master.
Damn. Well, alright. So you guys take the night, you rest, you make yourself ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually, hang on, I probably should check what the weather is tomorrow, or today, I guess. Weather,
Wow.
it is steady rainfall. Not as hard, not as much rain falling, but you know, it's steady rainfall.
So is it like sputtering or is it spit?
It it just says steady rainfall, so I'm gonna assume it's light rain. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's light rain. That's what it is. It's raining lightly.
Right.
So yes, you guys wake up. You arm yourselves ready. You guys head off to the hunting lodge as you were told to meet Graw there with his fellow hunters. And you lot set off as you make your way to the cabin. I guess this brings up the interesting question. Do we want to continue, or do we call for tonight?
Let's call it for tonight so that we can do this hopefully with everybody else next session.
Alright, that's fair.
Kind of want everybody else to enjoy the fun.
Alright.
True.
Well, in that case, then, that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Let's go ahead and get the voting out of the way.
I'll start.
I will say, Liz is not going to keep her inspiration because because of the reasons why she is not here right now.
What did she want to do? Art?
No, she went to go hang out with her mother, but she forgot to tell us. She told us at the last minute that she's doing that.
Shrug. I mean, it's Mother's Day. We should have tracked that.
She should.
We should have,
something.
but I mean, she should have, yes, because it is Mother's Day. But on the other hand, she still really has that bad habit of not saying anything till the last minute. And plus, the rest of us are here on Mother's Day.
Yeah, but if I was closer to my mom, I'd be spending it with her as well.
But that's not
the
the
point-
problem. The point is the
point-
fact that she said something last minute.
The point is that she wasn't clear and upfront with us.
All right.
Regardless, let's go ahead and get this voting out of the way. Starzin, who do you vote for?
Yeah, I'm gonna be selfish. I'm voting for myself.
For
Creepah.
What, Clyde?
No. I'm saying my vote's Creepah.
Okay, what are the
My vote is
reasons?
also Creepah.
You guys gotta give me reasons here.
Reasons. We all know the reasons.
He delegated
Yes,
with
but I would like for you to
Jade.
say it out loud, for God's sake.
Say it for the audience.
He took a unique pathing that gained us another person in our party. Therefore, he gets the inspiration.
See, was that so hard to do?
Yes, it made my dick hurt.
Whoa. Should see a doctor about that one.
God damn it, Clyde!
Yes, complimenting somebody else made my dick retract.
I complimented somewhere down my dick and balls.
I
Receded
complimented
back into my body.
Track, right?
God damn it. Alright.
No homo.
Okay, so that's reason. Okay, Starzin, why
That's
do you vote
Clyde
for your?
reason.
Why do you vote for yourself, Starzin?
Well, I kind of want to give myself a little credit because of the role plays I did, and because I actually was the one that actually wanted to initiate the whole, harm, not kill, so we can negotiate. Because historically, I have never done that before. This is the first time for me. That I was actually the one that basically instigated that and said, no, let's stick with this. And I honestly also think that there were some little neat little character moments that were tiny that I just kind of sprinkled in and thought was fun.
All right, and Gaines. Why do you vote for Starzin?
Mainly disarming the combat and choosing the non-physical violent path.
All right.
It felt in character, even if Creepah wasn't used to doing it. It was something that Starzin himself would try to do, seeing the situation before them.
It is only logical that
Exactly.
violence. It is only logical that violence was not the key answer.
At least there.
All right.
If we ran into the bandits, oh fuck them.
Yeah, if we ran into the bandits, fuck them.
All right. In that case, then I just flipped the coin, and Sips, you got the lucky draw of the day.
Luxpiration. Let's go.
Luxpiration. But yes. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. For those who showed up, if you like this, please do subscribe, follow, leave a like, a comment, depending on which platform you're watching this on, and we'll talk to you guys later. Say goodbye.
Bye. Have a happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Call
Yes.
your mamas.
Yes, call, hug, kiss, love your mamas.
Yep, and bye.